Today we're replacing the Flushmates. If you're like me, you might have these pinhole leaks right here coming out, that's leaking everywhere, or a leak right there. I'm going to show you how to replace this. First things first, we're going to turn this water off and then flush it. With the water turned off, you want to unscrew it from the tank itself. Get a bucket or a towel. Okay, the next thing you want to do is take off these screws right here and here. It's going to take off this bracket. And this doesn't come in the new box. You have to reuse this bracket. At least the Amazon ones don't. Okay, now with this bracket off, you should have the two screws in the brackets and the metal piece here. That's what pushes down the plunger. See, it's not there anymore. So the next step is to take off the two bolts on the bottom. Super simple. You see them right here? They just come off. Okay, hope you appreciate this view. It's on my phone. It's on my light. So now, with the tank flipped over, you want to take this cap off. Now there's a special tool for this, as you'll see, but all you really need is some channel locks. It really doesn't even matter if you break this, because the new kit comes with one. Man, this one on here. Gotta squeeze a little bit. The final step is to take the nut off of this part, which is the water intake. Same thing. Set that aside. Now this whole tank should come out. See how it drops? All we need to do is just take this and set this aside. This is the old tank. Good riddance. Disgusting. Okay, now the new tank will come in a box like this. Comes with the nut. That's the side nut for the water intake, and then the flange that goes in the toilet. I'll show you that part in a second. Unboxes, nothing else in the box. So all we need to do is we're going to make sure that we fit this in there properly, and that's it. So I'll set this aside. Now feel free to take the time to clean this now, like I think I will. Now before you put this tank inside the tank, you want to make sure you take out this flat washer from this. It'll be connected to the flange here. Take this flat washer out. See the flat side here and then the rib side? You want the flat side facing tank. So flat side, flip that around, and that ripple side should be facing away. What we want to do is line it up with the hole over here. See this is the water spout hole. You're going to put that right down into that hole right there. Make sure it's facing the right way. Now if you have a watchful eye, you might realize something later on, is that I forgot to put that in. That's why you already see this bracket in. But we're going to cut to the section where I put the bracket in. So let's go to that. Plug in these two right on. Just screw this one on. Same thing with the water intake. And you won't get them perfectly flush on the side. So we're going to flip it upside down and then finish it. You just want to make sure they're started that way. So I think it's best if you put your fingers in the hole and pull up. These are plastic pieces, so don't over tighten them and break them. Luckily you probably have the old one in case you do, but you really should just hand tighten and then quarter turn. looser. I'll keep going until I feel it snug a little bit. Oh, okay, and that's good. So this is good to go. Let's flip it upside down. Okay, now we're going to install the bracket. It fits on just like so. Kind of see it here, it fits right in here. Sometimes these bend right here where the handle is, and you'll end up trying to push down and it takes forever all the way to the bottom and push down. All you do is grab a pair of pliers, hold this with your arm right here, and then grab a pair of pliers and pull up. Or you could even do it with your hands a little bit. You just want this to be straight, this bar right here. So should fit on just like that, and then all that's left is to put these little brackets back on. And these are not threaded, so we just have to power them through, and the plastic will take the thread. Okay, now this isn't a close-up. You don't really need to see a close-up. You'll see right here, this flange right here just pops right out. Disgusting, throw it away. So you're gonna take the flange here. You notice it's got the cone shape on the side. That's going sideways like that. That goes down. So you see the ripples right here. Push that down like that. Now, it's time to put the tank back. Now we take the bolts, put them through, tighten it up. So now finally connect the water. One thing I noticed is that this was in here. If you see this in here, take it out, because that's what's inside this already, inside the tube up there. So now simply plug that back in. Okay, if you're like me, mine was leaking a little, so this towel came in handy. Now we're gonna turn it back on. Check for leaks. No leaks. You can hear it filling up. That sounds good. Do you see any leaking on the sides or anything? Okay. I hope this video was helpful. I do my best to try to get right to the point and don't babble at the beginning, because I know as a DIYer, I don't want anybody telling me their life story. I just want to know how to fix it. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions.